information.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had a great start to your week. For this Tuesday, what can we expect? It's Christmas Eve. Are we going to see any snow moving forward? Well, if you haven't stepped outside, it's just wet out there. And we did see some snow. Don't get me wrong. There was potential for some freezing rain as well, but it all depended on that northwesterly wind versus a southwesterly wind. In parts of Zanesville, down to the south of I-70, we really got to tap into that southwesterly wind. That's why we were hovering just above the freezing level in terms of surface temperatures. I'll show you that in just a second, but check out where these purples are on your screen over Butler, Bruin, parts of Clarion in Pennsylvania. That's basically where we saw that freezing rain potential, and it was due to that northwesterly wind versus that southwesterly wind. We'll talk about that here as we look at temperatures in just a second, but I want to show you the bulk of this rainfall. It's starting to clear out. This is going to kind of push down to our south and then kind of just hang out down there. And in the meantime, with the warm, the cold battling out, unfortunately, it's going to be cloudy leading into this Christmas Eve and this Christmas. It kind of sticks around for the rest of the week, but there is a gradual warm-up, and that's what we're going to see. We can see that over Dallas right now, some of the warmth kind of migrating up, but still it's cold over here to the east, it's cold over there to the west. So we're just kind of seeing a stagnant atmosphere, and that's what's leaving us with cloudy conditions. But here's that southerly wind I was talking about over at Louisville. That kind of rolls in and keeps our temperatures just above the freezing level here at the surface. They didn't really have that up into parts of Cleveland, northwestern Pennsylvania, just above Hancock County there in the northern tip of the Panhandle. But here's a look at road temperatures just below the freezing level after Steubenville and Weirton. Everywhere down to the southwest, they were just slightly too warm to see that freezing rain, or at least the potential for bridges to freeze. That's more into Cranberry, Franklin, PA for the current time being. But if you head eastbound into the Laurel Highlands, parts of the Turnpike for Pennsylvania, you're probably going to run into some of that freezing rain. Just wait until 9, 10 o'clock. Most of that should subside, or at least the chaotic scene should be gone by then. Here's a look at the upper atmosphere. The traffic, though, that's a whole different story out there, different game. We're still keeping this northerly wind around for the short term. Southwesterly winds return to warm us back up through Christmas. And then eventually we'll keep an eye on the cold air to the west, but actually we're expecting a warm up as we head closer to the new year. I'm talking potentially temperatures in the 50s and 60s by the time we head into the new year. Tuesday is the night when we're all going to get together to watch the ball drop, but this may be the perfect opportunity to do so. If we're seeing overnight lows in the 40s, max temperatures in the 50s and 60s, personally, I don't like the cold, but it may be the perfect chance to go to New York, and watch the ball drop. And it does look like it's going to be a little bit rainy. It always is, but maybe you're not dealing with those 30-degree temperatures this year. Predictors picking up on cloud coverage for the rest of the day. That's basically the name of the game. We're just going to fast forward here. We're not going to see a whole lot of precipitation, not a whole lot of action moving forward with this guy. It's just a little bit gloomy out there as we head through your Tuesday into your Wednesday. There's a live look outside right now. We're kick-starting your Tuesday morning, your Christmas Eve, 6:23 a.m. with temperatures right around 37 degrees. Don't worry about the roadways unless you're traveling on an untreated back road. It looks like it's smooth sailing on the way to work. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Right now, we're going to warm back up to about the 50s Friday into Saturday. We're dealing with some rain activity, but we're hanging in the 60s, so I will not be complaining. Here's an update on your flu report.